Ja, det tror jeg også.
Ahoy! Storm's coming. I can feel it in the waters. Good day to you. Gale sharp and anchor steady.
I'm great. I'm great.
Excellent, excellent to hear. Mr. L. Rahman, have you received an amount of money from Mr. Pistone that exceeded $1,000?
Objection. This is not within the scope of my questioning.
It actually has to do with the original case, which we're arguing for, and Mr. Braun is fighting for $250,000 for each of his clients today. So I think it's quite relevant, Your Honor.
My clients are not on trial today, Your Honor.
I'm going to sustain the objection at this time. Ms.
What?
Dupre, if you wish to make this witness subject to recall so that you direct examine him while you are presenting your case, that is allowable.
Okay, very good. Now, Mr. L. Rahman, were you ever informed by the state about any type of search or seizure?
No.
Please be aware, sir, that perjury is an offense.
The only person who informed me was, I believe, Mr. Murphy.
Okay. Mr. L. Rahman, if you did
We
not
weren't.
have said items in your possession, were you charged
Nobody was
with
told.
any crimes with the possession of those items, sir?
Can you repeat that?
If you did not have said items in your possession, were you charged with any crimes, with said crimes of the possession of those items?
Can you rephrase the question? I'm not really understanding what you're asking here.
You said that you were searched and there were
They
there
raided
were
us
items
offline.
that were found, yes?
So we wouldn't have known.
Well, I don't know. No, there weren't.
So if you didn't have them, did the police department charge you with any crimes pertaining to that search?
Yes. If you look at the government website, they were charging me with all those charges.
Okay. Those weren't charges.
I think he needs
That
like
was a case file,
the
sir.
thing
But
in the
anyway,
back that charges
when did
up,
Mr.
like
Braun
the
tell you
toy.
about the search?
I don't recall.
Interesting. No further
Actually,
questions, Your
I
Honor.
I was informed. I was actually informed through the government website.
So the state did tell you about it then.
Yes, they did. Sorry about that. Yes, they did.
So the previous answer that
What
you
is he-
previously said no to, the answer is yes, Mr. Rahman.
Yes, it is.
What?
Seems like you're a little bit confused, Mr. Rahman. No further questions.
Mr. Braun, would you care to redirect?
No.
All right. Ms. Dupre, do you wish to make Mr. Al Rahman subject to recall?
Subject to recall, yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Al Rahman, you may step down. I'm going to remind you that you are subject to recall, and when you are recalled, you will continue to be under oath.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Braun, do you wish to call another witness or put another item of physical evidence before this court?
I will call Mr. Randy Bullitt to the stand.
All right, Mr. Bullitt, please step forward.
Oh shit, that's me.
You watch out for the glass there.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Bullet, can you please raise your left hand for me, sir? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you ghost?
Yes, sir, I do.
Your Honor, this witness has been sworn in.
All right, very well. Mr. Braun, you may proceed.
Mr. Bullitt, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing quite well. Now, Mr. Bullitt, I'm going to be asking you very similar questions as to what I asked Mr. L. Rahman, so I hope you'll bear with me. Mr. Bullet, are you familiar with the case that was filed against
Ghost
you?
is another dev.
517
They're just
People
using him.
versus
He's another
Chang
dev.
Gang,
Yeah, of course. It's been there for a while.
and you are familiar with the details of this case.
Yeah, kinda.
And specific to Mr. L. Rahman, are you familiar with the listed contents as his properties were subject to
SBS
search
is small
and
brain
seizure?
syndrome.
You mean my content specifically? Yeah. I don't know
was
what
going
Rami
to
had.
get to that. I was
Oh.
going to get to that, Mr. Bullet. I'm talking about the contents that were attributed to Mr. L. Rahman.
Yeah, I do.
Do the contents which were supposedly found in his residence look familiar to you?
You know, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little Tech 9. Who knows? Maybe.
And why do those home and vehicle contents look familiar to you?
You know, maybe because you know, they might be mine.
Okay. So, you are under oath. You're gonna need to express this definitively, Mr. Bullet. Were the contents listed under Mr. L. Rahman, and which were pursuant to the arrest warrant dated 5/18 for Mr. L. Rahman,
He has to say they
did
were
those in
his.
fact belong to you?
This was my boy Rami. Yeah, it belonged to me, but these dumb motherfuckers couldn't find out that it belonged to me because I was sleeping while they raided me. So, yeah.
Mr. Bullet. Mind your tongue in my
Oh shit, my
coat.
bad. But yes, the possessions found on Rami were actually mine. It's actually my apartment.
Wow, wow. That is some very shocking mishandling of evidence. I have no further questions, Mr. Bullet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Dupre, do you have any questions for this witness?
Hello, Mr. Bullet. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
My bad, Judge.
Fantastic, sir.
SBS is small brain syndrome.
When did you find out about your search and seizure?
When you guys put it up on the government website.
That answers my next question. Have you ever been accused of murder or manslaughter of a peace officer, Mr. Bullet?
Objection. Outside of scope.
Again, this has to do with the original. Oh, sorry.
And again, Ms. Dupre, I'm going to sustain. It is outside of scope. This is a line of questioning that, should you wish to make this individual subject to recall, can be explored with direct examination during the presentation of the defense's case.
Ah, perfect. Mr. Bullet, what's a Tech 9?
What's a Tech 9? It's a automatic pistol.
Automatic pistol. Have you ever been in possession of one?
Yeah, of course.
How much was it? How much did you? How did you know,
I don't
how'd you
remember
get
the price. I think my grandmother actually gave it to me.
it? Your grandmother gave you a Tech 9, sir.
Yeah, come down the family.
But you just said you don't remember the price, but your grandmother gave it to you, Mr. Bullet. Which one is it?
Yeah, he wouldn't know the price.
I don't know the
Your Honor,
fucking price
objection.
of-
Again, my
Sorry,
client is not on trial here.
He already answered prior.
Mr. Braun, you opened the door for this line of questioning when you asked about those items and who owned them. I'm going to overrule.
Mr. Bullet, do you need me to repeat?
Yeah, repeat the question again.
First, you said that you don't remember the price. Then you said that your grandmother gave it to you. Which one is it?
Yeah,
Mr.
well,
Bullet?
if my grandmother
I
gave
renew
it
my
to me, how would I
objection
know the
under
price?
relevance.
Oh shit, my bad.
He already started to answer, Your Honor.
The objection stands. You wish to rebut.
Oh, I said he already started to answer, Your Honor.
That's not a significant rebuttal, Ms. Dupre. Is there any reason why this line of questioning should not be ended?
Well, first of all, again, this comes to, well, he opened the line of questioning, as you previously said, Your Honor. He opened this door.
Now he's objecting
And-
on grounds of relevance. Do you have
Which
a
the
rebuttal to that?
Yes, well, he brought up the relevancy to begin with, so I'm just continuing the relevancy that he started to begin with, Your Honor.
I'm questioning the relevance of how much something costs to any of this.
He already answered that, Your Honor.
I'm gonna go ahead and sustain it on the grounds of
Bingo.
cost of the weapon at this time, Ms. Dupre.
Have you seen a Tech 9 anywhere else, Mr. Bullet?
No, I have not.
Interesting, and again, another confused witness. No further questions, Your Honor.
Excuse me. How dare you insult me? I'm not confused. You're asking me stupid questions.
No further questions, Your Honor.
True.
Mr. Braun, do you wish to redirect?
No, I'm done with this witness.
All right. Dupre, are we subject to recall here?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, yes, he is.
All right. Mr. Bullet, you may step down. I remind you that you are subject to recall, and if you are recalled for examination at a later time, you will continue to be under oath.
Yes, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Mr. Braun, you may call your next witness, unless you would rather present one of your exhibits instead.
Yeah, good job roasting her, Randy.
Appreciate it.
At this time, I'm gonna request a short recess, 5 minutes, a little bathroom break.
Granted, 5 minutes. Court is in recess.
All right, thank you.
God, it's a good decision getting the two SBS guys out of the way.
Gomi, you looking sexy, Gomi.
She asks dumbass questions.
What's up, baby boy?
You gotta realize, right?
Clean up good, Goma.
Hey, you know how I do around here. Come on, baby.
Let's go outside, Gomi. Come on.
Let me get.
I don't know. Crisp coconut. Pepper. What? No, cracked pepper. And it tastes like soap. Yeah, this is soap. Please don't taste this at home.
So we work better at the end?
Yep. Bro, she asks dumbass questions.
Don't call
bro.
on me, please.
Are you serious?
No, you guys gotta realize, right? They raided my apartment thinking it was Rami's apartment, so I have to
Yeah, I
admit
know.
that I had it, otherwise Rami's
No,
gonna
no,
get
yeah.
charged.
But fucking Rami over here.
Oh, what the fuck
What
is
is
that
Rami? I don't know.
smell?
Listen.
God.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Watch out.
Oh, God.
Cheng, you're getting on my legs, man.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Gomi, can you stop
God.
peeing all over me?
Hey, somebody flush the
feels
toilets
good.
overflowing. We need a
Hey,
fresh wash.
Randy, you want to play swords? Randy, let's play
Let's do it.
swords.
Let's do
Let
it.
me out of
Mine's
here.
bigger.
Let me out of here. Please.
Tucker, you made me spill my piss sack on your leg.
I'm sorry, man. Oh, my fucking Louis Vuitton legs, man. Hey, you guys
Great.
mind if
Cheng,
I start
enter the sword
shitting?
fight.
I got Excuse ticket me. number 2
Oh,
as
take your
well.
shit, baby.
Go
Go
for it.
for it,
Go
go
ahead.
for it,
Go
bud.
ahead.
Alright.
Whoa.
Hey, get in there, Goma. Get right in there.
Gomer, you trying to go over everybody?
Make sure
huh?
you guys pee behind
Nothing
me.
on the
Don't get
sword
it on
fight.
me. There we go.
Alright,
Sorry.
no worries to the sea.
This is a good time right now, ain't it, Chucky?
Alan's smart. Pistol.
Oh,
six.
got me in his face.
Oh no!
What else you got there? Oh, God. Oh, God. What the hell?
What the fuck?
Oh no!
Oh, dude.
Cheng, Cheng, you're taking a shit. You're standing up.
I got too weird too quick.
Yeah, dude. Alright. That was a nice shit, Chang. Good stuff.
Yeah, I was getting nervous. Had to with the shits out.
That's alright. It's alright.
Cheng, I'm gonna be honest with you. How did I fuck that up?
Rami,
May I
you're a
help you,
fucking
sir?
idiot.
Look, bro, she's asking dumbass questions, man. What do you want me to do?
Rami,
Is-
your small brain.
May I help you, Randy?
You were never informed about getting
I'm
such to
switching
after.
sides. I got you.
You did it when you were sweeping,
Well,
dumbass.
I suggest you go
Well,
to the
I
other
know
side,
that, but
sir.
she asked who informed me, so I said the government
You sure you don't
website.
need any help or
I
anything?
thought it was Murphy, but then I remember the government website. Like, you know what I mean?
No, sir.
I thought
No,
when
I
she said
don't.
did the state inform me, I thought did she mean like a judge come up to me and tell me. I
Alright,
didn't know
listen,
the
listen,
government
guys.
website is considered like.
Can you
know,
go to the other
listen,
side, Mr.
Listen,
Bullet?
guys, if
Oh,
you
yeah,
get asked
sorry.
anything and you don't really remember, just say you don't remember. It's fine.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right,
No
boys,
problem,
we got to
you
pick
think?
up our briefcases again. Pick up the briefcases.
I already have mine.
Yeah, anything you're not 100% sure about or that you don't remember 100%, just say you don't remember. That's fine.
All right. All right. I thought she meant like did a judge come up to me and tell me. I didn't know the government website's considered the state notifying you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's no problem. You good.
There we go.
Thank you.
Hey, Randy,
Yeah, what up?
I think you really scared the ADA. She's quivering in her boots now.
It's game over for us. Game over.
It is game over. Well, the game never began for her.
Right?
She doesn't stand a chance.
All right. Is the judge taking the shit?
Well, we got a chance. Dap, name of the 2 months. Stay Frosty, name of the 2 months. Ian Mello, name of the prime. Trav P, name of the sub. Long Call, name of the 900 bits. Scars, name of the prime. Love All Poos,
How your legs
name of
up?
the
Are
2
you holding
months. MPA, name of the 2 months. Just Salty Dan, Benji, Angry Must, Sheep, Nitro, Namali, Mandalore, Jake from State Farm, Grizz Stud, Mistaken TV,
Oh, Vinny.
Jagger, Subaru,
Vinny.
Glit, Bing Bong,
You're
thank
free.
you all
I
for the
need
subs.
to do my car payment.
No,
no
fucking car payments.
Chang
What do you
Guzkin,
mean they're on it?
3
What do
months.
you mean?
No, not yet. Not at the court case. After.
No, it said when you're free, hence the part of when
Okay.
you're free.
G-Pain, Long
Okay, when I'm
Distance,
free,
Drunk, V-Shorts, Bullen, Little
Alright.
Goffles, Not Jethro, Creme, Hungover and Thirsty, Let's Do Business, Jerry, Nismo, Nomadless, King K7, thank y'all for the subs, appreciate you guys.
Come on.
Peter,
All right.
Hopefully I'm not a
Salty,
witness.
Twisted Sticks,
You wanna buy
Chronic,
four
Cougar,
VGs later?
Colt Bullet, Dapt,
definitely.
thank you for the subs, appreciate you guys. Blazing Fire, name of the prime. Bing Bong again, name of the gift of subs.
Oh, you'll beat his price for you. All right. Go head-to-head battle.
Ooh, is the judge taking
Pay
the shit
8K
back
as well.
there?
I'll pay 8.2. I'm not sure.
Wait, 8.2? He's stepping you up. He said 8.2.
Hey,
Shut the
Noah!
fuck up, all three of you back there. What are we waiting for, Vin? It's not like there's anything happening right now.
You ain't nobody done job with you. I mean, come on, man, hook it up. I've always given you that same price.
All
Yeah,
right,
we
yeah,
do
fair.
the
Fuck,
buying,
fuck,
throwing
fuck,
your money.
fuck Ellen. Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
Ellen.
exactly. Yeah, get wrecked. Respect goes a long way.
Yeah.
Mr. Chang is attempting to get your
Yes, Mr. Chang.
What's going on? You need something?
You called me.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Very good.
The fuck am I supposed to be doing?
You okay?
Your Honor, if you're speaking, I can't hear you.
The Warner?
We can't hear you, Your Honor.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Are we all set? Hello, hello.
Yep, Gucci.
All right. All right. This court is now in session. Mr. Braun, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, I'm
Alright,
going
baby.
to call a couple witnesses purely as a matter of course, just to get them out of the way. I call ADA O'Sullivan to the stand.
ADA O'Sullivan is not available, Mr. Braun.
And I would like to call Jackie Snow to the stand.
It seems as though Mr. Snow is not available, Mr. Braun.
Alright, thank you. Like I said, just a matter of course.
Mm-hmm.
For my next witness, I would like to call Mr. Vinny Pistone to the stand.
Go, Vinny.
Yes.
Watch him be worse than Rami.
Hold on, my briefcase down. How you doing, Mr. Rogers?
Doing fine. Do you mind raising your left hand for me, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, enough about the truth, so help you ghost?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, Your Honor. This witness has been sworn in.
All right, Mr. Braun, you may begin your questioning, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Pistone, how are you doing today?
I'm alright.
Excellent, excellent.
Oh,
So,
no, I
Mr.
see his
Pistone, how
brain
long have
starting
you
to fail.
how long have you lived in Los Santos?
Long time. Very long time.
A rough idea
no.
of
His
when you
SPS is
first moved to the
kicking
city?
About, I would say, what, 10, 11 months ago?
Okay. Now, in that time, how have you busied yourself about the city?
Businessman. On the dealership. Was handed down to me and
Businessman
just
on
conducted
the
business every
dealership?
day, selling cars.
Oh, fuck.
it.
He's done. He's done for.
So you used to be a salesman at the dealership.
Correct. I worked myself from a salesman to manager, and then Mr. Chow handed it down to me.
Wow, that's quite a success story.
Yes, sir.
What are the day-to-day demands of your business at Premium Deluxe?
Getting the business open,
Ahoy!
making sure all the employees are okay.
Objection,
making sure-
relevance.
Okay, I started answering already, but okay.
I'm sure
Your
you're not
Honor,
a lawyer,
Premium
but okay.
Deluxe Motorsport is directly concerned with the action People versus Chang Gang, as is
Nord
Mr.
is fucked
Pistone.
Winnie, huh?
The two things are quite relevant.
I
But his
understand
day-to-day
that,
duties, but...
all right. I'm gonna squash this right now. Between the two of you, I will hear an objection, and I will hear a rebuttal. And if I ask somebody for some clarifying information, then one of you can open up your traps again. But after I hear the objection and the rebuttal, you're both gonna be quiet.
This motherfucker
You're
said
gonna let me
twat to me on
deliberate.
breakers with the
Am
breakers.
I understood?
What's a rebuttal? What
Yes,
does that
sir.
mean?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Fucking idiot.
Ron, I'm hearing your rebuttal, but I too fail to see the relevance of the daily receipts for PDM to this particular case. Can you expound on that for me, please?
Well, the daily receipts of PDM are part and parcel to the case. They are listed on the search warrant for
Don't get
financial
your
records,
balance
both
in a
Mr.
bind.
Stone and Premium Deluxe Motorsport. They're quite relevant. How Mr. Pistone spends his time and conducts his business is essentially, what that case was all about and what this case is all about.
I'm going to overrule the objection at this time. Go ahead, Mr. Pistone.
Alright, so basically I open the shop, check the books from the night before, make sure all the employees are okay, ask them if they need anything, then I start the day, go test drive, sell vehicles, that's about it. Pay
Sounds
my
like he does
taxes
nothing.
every week, every Monday, that's about it.
So as a business owner, you pay taxes
That's
regularly
correct,
to
sir.
the state?
busy fella.
Every Monday.
Who handles the taxes in this city?
The judges,
you need?
depending on who's around.
See you
Usually
in the
it's
sky.
Dennis Labar. If not Labar, I've paid Judge Bison. I think I paid Judge Otson once before, but mainly Labar.
Okay. Okay, Mr.